Time's up. Admiral.
Here it comes.
All kids out of the pool for Adult Swim. All kids out.
Lego Lord of the Rings Balrog raised eyebrows for what some fans say is an unfortunate pose. I see it. I see it. Oh, I see it. It's taking a piss on Gandalf.
You shall not!
And he says to her, listen, you got a fine white girl ass. So I don't like the look of this D. Listen, I don't need gay or straight boner pills. My boner works just fine.
Before you go, one question.
Yes?
Where in the galaxy is Sanusi?
Show us your tits and I'll tell you.
Yeah, I want to see movies! I think I've died and gone straight to honker heaven. Boobs are amazing.
Hail and howdy, everybody. Welcome to the Daily Dive, the Double Ds, where you, the chat, the gatekeepers, are in charge. Bah humbug. Are we there already? Are we already in bah humbug mode? I'm not in bah humbug mode. I love Christmas. I love the holidays. I just wish I felt better. Still a little sick, and it's making it hard to get a good night's sleep. And it's frustrating. I want to be well again. It's been 2 weeks with this thing now, and that's usually how long these things take to run their course. Well, this one was particularly nasty, but my voice is clearly not all the way there yet. Hoping it'll be there by this Friday, so that I can do the bit on Ball Busters I wanted to do last week. Because I need my voice to be normal for that. Because I'm gonna tell a story. Anyway, hope you guys are doing all right on this Tuesday. It's cold out there today. It's 36 degrees. It's raining. I'm lucky it ain't snowing. And if it was snowing, I'd be pissed off because I fucking hate snow now. If once I move to Florida, if I never see snow again in my life, I'll be happy. I've had enough snow for a lifetime, and I've had a lifetime of snow, so I'm pretty good. Anyway, it's Tuesday. I consider this one of the roughest days of the week in terms of content because if nothing's happened major yet, nothing really major's going to pick up by this time of the day in the week. So you kind of hope you get it. Something drops towards the end of the week. Either way, Tuesday's a little rough, but we struggle on. We soldier forth because it is the season to be merry. And that means we have a tier for this month. It's a two-pronged tier, a two-path tier, one could say. The Be Merry tier or the Be a Grinch tier. So for every $100, either cumulative or direct, and there's a difference in that, cumulative, the chat will collectively choose who either you have to be merry or a Grinch to. But if you deliver a single $100 super chat or tip, you decide who I'm a Grinch to. We had one already on the Grinch list. I have to be an asshole to Weasel until Christmas. That's the rules. This goes until Christmas. I have to be a dick to Weasel. It's nothing personal. It's just how the game is being played this year. And if you want to even sweeten the pot further for an extra $50 per person, I either have to be giving them extra positive reinforcement or I have to be an extra bully. And the way it works like this, the way I think is this. If a collection of people have been boosting up a tier, the people who have delivered those super chats or tips, they get to work it out between them. But if somebody delivers like the lion's share, like right now, the last super chat came in from Kel for $30 yesterday for a chat, maybe watch his reviews. He's leaning towards me being married to Derby for the rest of until Christmas. So if Kel continues to be the only one submitting for that particular 100, he's going to get to decide. It's kind of I feel like that's the fairest way. Either way, that's how it works. And as you see there, also, if I fail to be a jerk to somebody or be married to them, I get a penalty. The penalty will be an extra hour added to my party animals tab. Yeah. 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 So there it is. Married to Dermy? Mary. Why are you doing this to me? My voice is not strong. Words are coming out weird, maybe. I said Mary. Why are you doing this to me? But the rules are as follow. Usual rules. $5 for an Adam rant, although I do request we kind of maybe not do those until my voice is right. I don't want to stress it my throat too much. $10 get you ask me a question. I'll tell you no lies. We will sit down together, have a little chat, you, me, between all of us. We have fun with those. $15 gets you an instant hot take reaction to an article. To an article we see in the news or one you may have found you want me to react to. $20, good old-fashioned Adam watches something. Although no more news reports. I got claimed for Mr. Kai interview yesterday. I got claimed. Yeah, let's avoid those because the news stations are dicks. I'm not going to fight it. There's no point. But yeah, so yesterday's stream completely ineligible for monetization. Not shut down, just claimed to wazoo. And then, of course, $30 gets you chat, maybe watch us reviews, where I will watch an episode of television or a movie you choose, and then do a live review on this stream a couple days later. This week, we'll be doing Lords of Dogtown, which I've never seen, courtesy of Cal. I do these things because I'm a whore, and you do because you're an asshole. Anyway, all right, boys and girls. What do we got on the schedule for today? I have one thing I want to talk about. Kind of grew out of yesterday, and of course, I see the trend coming, so I'm going to talk about it now. It's also laying the groundwork for a discussion this Sunday on Roundtable, and then we'll go through the news and we'll see where the show takes us. We'll see if you guys have anything you want to do. Anyway, where is it? Here we go. Okay, so yesterday, I gave a little bit of time. It was brief to the rumors that Supergirl had a budget of $200 million. I said it's probably higher than that. I said I don't believe it. Well, before the day was over, after we had done our show, James Gunn came out and said, "Oh, this isn't the budget. Not even close." Yeah, I believe it's much higher than that. Point is this. So Supergirl budget gets pseudo-announced. James Gunn debunks it. But we don't believe James Gunn because James Gunn is a liar. But in the wake of it, the protection has begun. The protection has begun for Supergirl. We are still about 6-7 months away. It's a May release. And listen, you and I, we understand this movie is already in a desperate, dire straits. Superman 2025 was a financial failure, even by the fake-ass metrics that Warner Brothers Discovery put out. It didn't make money. It did not break even. They could try and pretend, oh, it made $120 million here, but no, those are all lies. Superman did not make money. In fact, by the real numbers, it lost a couple $100 million, most likely. And also, if Superman was such a success, how come WB needs to be sold in the coming weeks? But that didn't stop some of the biggest protection that I've ever seen. Never really got a chance to talk about it because other events kind of forced us away from that topic. Didn't seem appropriate at the time. But we are going to come back to it because there's something about the DCU and everybody who basically sucks its dick. There's something about it where the defense is above and beyond for for all the shows, all the movies, all the upcoming stuff. Oh, we're so excited. Oh, it's going to be great. It's going to be fantastic. And now the Supergirl hype, I think is the good word. The Supergirl hype has begun, even though it's been debunked. They're all still running with this. A space adventure movie with fantastical elements was bound to cost this much more. Gunn mentioned it would be like Guardians. With Jason Momoa as Lobo and rumored Superman cameo, it would easily break even with 500 million and it'll be profitable. No. A very simple no. If its budget, which is going to be north of $200 million, and a marketing campaign that's going to be very expensive, minimum $100 million, this thing's going to probably range between 250 and I would say $400 million, depending on what we get in terms of information. Its break even is going to be virtually similar to Superman's, which was $800 million break even with the real numbers, 650 with the fake numbers. So even with fake numbers they're probably going to be putting out, this thing does not have a $500 million break even. That's not how it works when you include marketing. If Superman couldn't make money, on what God's green earth do you think Supergirl is going to do in the theaters? She's not as popular as Superman. Jason Momoa, Lobo, that Lobo is a niche character. You got to be a comic nerd to really know and understand who Lobo is. This is not set up to be some sort of normie nip draw. It's going to do poorly. I've said it before. I'll say it again. 350 to 450 is its ceiling. Because I do not, if the world was not interested in the first Superman, why are they going to be interested in Supergirl, especially based off a shit comic run? It's just not going to garner any sort of great attention or desire. And then, but here's this. So here comes the shills. Oh, it's going to do great. And then here comes the stands. Just because you live in Burbank doesn't mean you know anything. This is replying to somebody who said they haven't heard good things. I've heard multiple people in SAG that say Supergirl is amazing. Sit down. Yeah. I'm sure. I'm sure. We're getting. We need to know from Screen Actors Guild people that it's good. I'm sure that's going to be a legitimate source. I'm sure that's not being influenced at all. And then here, I genuinely cannot wait for Supergirl. It's going to be huge, way bigger than people think. No, it's going to fail. It will not make money. It will lose more money. For whoever owns Warner Brothers, come May, it will lose money. And it will lead to what I believe is the eventual dismantling of the DCU. I mean, we'll talk more about this weekend on Roundtable, but the DCU is not doing well. It hasn't made profit. And if it was successful, Warner Brothers wouldn't be for sale. I keep saying that, but it's a point that needs to be keep hammered. I need to keep hammering that one home because that's the truth. Either way, this is only going to get worse. This is the beginning. And there are many posts like this. These are only the ones I flagged getting ready for today's discussion. A lot of people are now, here comes the defense of Supergirl and how great it's going to be. It's going to be very similar to how they defended Superman. A lot of excuses, a lot of fake, let's just say propaganda-esque storylines are going to be pushed about this. And they're happily going to run with whatever James Gunn tells them because they like the feel of James Gunn's dick in their mouth. Supergirl's going to suck, but we'll be there. We'll review it. Just like Lanterns, we're going to rip it apart. Because, listen, they had their chance with Superman 2025 to earn my trust, and they failed. All right, I'm done. And because it is required of me, hail to our furry in chief, Weasel, who is here to remind us that even if you're a furry, you can be productive in the world. Thank you, Weasel, for still being a productive furry in this world that we live in. I'm required to be a Grinch to him. Anyway, let me have a drink before my throat completely dies on me today. I mean, I've only coughed like a couple of times today and had a couple of incidents, but it's still rough. My throat has not healed. I need to stop coughing, and I need days of healing for days of not coughing for it to return to normal. Sound like this, and I'm nasal too. I'm completely stuffed up right now. Can't breathe a lick through my nose. It's terrible. All right. Okay, let's see. That was what I wanted to talk about. Let's see if you guys have anything on the agenda so far for me. Okay, Kratos El Grados for 30. File this under nice. Okay, so right now we have an even distribution on the nice tier from Kratos and Cal. Kratos, files are nice. I hope you're in the mood to watch everyone's favorite Christmas movie, Batman and Robin. Some might say it's similar to The Room in many ways, but you be the judge of that. I'm probably going to take a nap amidst the show. Thank you, Kratos. I hope you enjoy the replay because I know you'll watch it later. All right. Let me get this scares. For doing Batman and Robin means I have to go Bane. God, that movie is so bad. That movie is terrible. Just terrible, but it looks like I'm watching it. Listen, I will take any I'll take any pushback from Weasel we get because he's now been targeted for the furry that he is. Anyway, so that's another chat. Maybe watch his reviews. If we get let's see. See, here's the problem. Like I said, tomorrow, remember, tomorrow we have a delayed show. I don't know when it's going to go live because I have maintenance coming, or I'm scheduling maintenance to come tomorrow. It's about timing. And here's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking Lords of Dogtown for Thursday, Batman and Robin for Friday. That's what I'm thinking right now. That's how I'm thinking it's going to break down. So let me update the Be Merry tier. So we are currently at $60 on the Be Merry tier. So right now, for another $40, but right now it would be between Kratos and Kel to decide who I'm going to be nice to, although we already know who they're going to choose. We already know I'm going to be made to be nice to Dermy until Christmas. We know that's what's going to happen. I'm going to have to play along with all his retarded goddamn bestest best friend crap. And it's terrible. But I'll have to do it or suffer the penalty. So for another $40, we will have a nice tier, a Be Merry tier, probably Dermy. Anyway, okay. So so we've got 2 Chat Maybe Watches reviews on the schedule now. Why don't we jump to the news? Maybe I'll start breathing as I get assaulted by the noxious fumes of Hollywood and entertainment. Maybe it'll jar something loose in here. Let's do a reset or a refresh. See what we got going on here. Okay. Bring it up because that's how the YouTube game works. Got to show what we're looking at. And I'd like everybody for joining me today. May please remember to hit that like button. Hit the like button. Hit the like button. Show YouTube the love. That you love me. That you love me. Ray J. Jean Page to star in erotic thriller series Hancock Park in development at Netflix. No, thank you. Erotic thriller. Erotic thriller. Those are words I don't like combined. The Boulet Brothers Holiday of Horrors debuts trailer reveals full cast. Move aside, It's a Wonderful Life. What? That's a bold claim. NBC Universal's 2026 Winter Olympics in Italy will feature on-the-ground coverage from more than 20 YouTube, Instagram, and TikTok creators. And still nobody will watch because nobody gives a damn about the Olympics. I mean, all respect to the Olympians, the athletes who have worked hard for their lives to get there. And I hope you achieve greatness in your male and female respective categories. But nobody cares about the Olympics anymore. There's the nationalistic, patriotic drive to cheer for your country is gone. It's not. There's no desire to look at the Olympics anymore. At least not for me, and nobody that I ever talk to. I don't know who that is, so I don't care. Red Dead Redemption mobile game launches on Netflix. Red Dead guys, is that a selling point for you? I'm asking that. David Letterman to interview Michael B. Jordan, Mr. Beast, and Jason Bateman on My Next Guest. Wow. So you've got overhyped Michael B. Jordan, soulless Mr. Beast, and TDS infused Jason Bateman. Yeah, I think I'll pass. I don't know what that is there. We don't care about Goldie Hawn to be honored by Make-A-Wish Greater Los Angeles. Well, good for Goldie Hawn. You know, she just keeps her mouth quiet. Her and Kurt Russell just living a good life, not getting involved in shit. White Lotus creator, don't care. Sabrina Carpenter slams Trump's White House for using Juno in ICE raids video. Evil and disgusting. They're not involved in an inhumane agenda. Well, this just proves that Sabrina Carpenter is a nitwit, a moron. Which is she's exactly the dumb twat we knew she probably was. Probably, and I will say no talent. She's a whore. I'm going to say it. But she has to make sure she says the right things so she can still get into all the proper Hollywood events. What's this? Avatar Fire and Ash first reactions call James Cameron's third chapter an ultimate cinematic spectacle that pushes technical boundaries. You say that, and still in a month, it'll be forgotten as soon as it's out of theaters. Paramount Skydance has laid a bid for Warner Brothers Discovery, backed by 3 Middle Eastern wealth funds. That's a bit of a tune change. They said there is no Middle Eastern money, and now there is. Now that might change the equation. If there's a lot of oil money to them, where Universal also had, Comcast Universal also had some of that Saudi money, that could change things. Apparently, also it's a 100% cash bid. Now, I still have a feeling it's going to be Universal. I think they're the dark horse, but Paramount Skydance, they really want it all, don't they? They really do. Either way, we'll know in a couple of weeks, I'm sure. Either way. And no matter who buys it, it's not good for anybody. Monopolies are not good. It's a monopoly, whether it's Netflix, Comcast Universal, or Paramount. It's a monopoly, and it's bad. Let's see. No, don't care. That looks like a gay dude. Stranger Things finale release in 500 plus movie theater locations with a runtime 2 hours and 5 minutes. Well, here's the thing. I just wonder, Stranger Things fans, some of you in the chat, are you going to watch it at home or go to the theater? I'm going to assume you're going to watch it at home. That's just my assumption. I don't see the draw of going to Stranger Things in the movie theater. I don't see it. You can correct me if I'm wrong. Maybe I don't get it. Old man Boomer doesn't understand. But I just don't get it. I think people are going to watch it at home. I don't think it's going to have much of a needle moving in the movie theaters. All right, I'm going to attempt to evacuate my nostrils right now so I can maybe breathe a little better. Okay, that's a little better. It's a little better. Nope, closed right up again. Damn it. Nicholas Hoult and Daisy Edgar Jones to star in Disney Plus comedy series Mosquito from the great writer Tony McNamara. Yeah, no one's gonna watch this shit. Disney Plus is a failed streaming platform who won't even reveal their subscriber numbers anymore. There's no way in hell this is a needle mover. TNA Wrestling's still going, huh? Good for them. Diddy documentary? No. John Le Carre series Legacy of Spy said at BBC, MGM, Charlie Hunnam, Daniel Brühl, Devon Lingao, Islamoglu Joint cast. Yeah, sure. Okay. I don't know anything about this. Maybe if it comes around. I don't trust anything at the BBC at all. Don't trust anything. Full House star Dave Coulier died of tongue cancer. Oh, dude. I was gonna say, isn't he gonna fight another cancer case? So he beat lymphoma. Dave Coulier beat dude. He's got tongue cancer. That's horrible. That's terrible. Sorry for Dave Coulier. Cut it out. We'll probably have to do that to his tongue. Oh, that was a terrible joke. Oh, I feel bad about that one. It was right there, and I went for it without even thinking. Oh, that's terrible, Adam. That's bad. I feel shame over that one. I feel shame over it. Oh, I grew up watching Dave Coulier, man. Dave Coulier had this skit show on Nickelodeon where he was a TV station manager, and he had these kooky, quirky employees, and one of them was like this chick was obsessed with him, and that's where I first saw Dave Coulier. I mean, I knew about Dave Coulier before Full House, so I was aware of Dave Coulier before then. So I kind of grew up with Dave Coulier. I grew up with him, and that's sad, dude. He beat lymphoma, and now he's got tongue cancer. Dude, his genetics must be fucked up to have double cancer like that. Best thoughts and wishes to Dave Coulier and his family, man. Wow. That's just rough, dude. That breaks your heart a little bit, man. As dark as the other furry pelts in your closet. Dude, I have to do it. It's part of the I got paid. Got another 22 days of this. I'm sorry. Berkshire International Film Festival announced the inaugural U.S. partner for European Union's. Oh, don't care. Return to Silent Hill trailer. I've heard the Silent Hill movies are terrible. That's what I've heard. Of course, I don't care. Academy CEO Bill Kramer on the organization's global ambitions. We're not Hollywood Chamber of Commerce. I don't care. Plan your revenge against Kratos. I am simply the tool of his vendetta against you, whatever it is. I am an unwitting tool in this. I can't be blamed for this, that you're a furry and that I have to make fun of you for it. I can't be blamed for this. Just because I'm a whore doing things for money, I'm a tool. Take that over you may. Mother Mary trailer. Anne Hathaway is pop diva having an existential crisis. 824 drama. She looks strange with that hair color design. Or is that a shawl over her head? No, that looks like her hair. Yeah. People we meet on vacation trailer. Don't care. YouTube launches recap personalized year-end reels. Shut up. Just shut up. No. I added an insult to it. It is not a violation. I added an insult. By capping it with an insult, it was a backhanded apology. It's a backhanded apology. By adding an insult, I did not fail. No. Fuck YouTube though. Nobody cares about this shit. Why don't you stop throttling all our small channels and let us breathe in the algorithm a little bit? Because I've said this. My views are at the level of when I started my channel. I don't know if it's the fact that my base don't want to watch what I'm putting out, or if I'm just not getting out there, or people aren't coming around. I don't know, but I'm not reaching new audiences because the algorithm's choking me. So why don't you stop fucking around YouTube with personalized year-end reels and just fucking stop choking us with the algorithm right now and let it open up a little bit? How about that? That'd be a great Christmas present. Stranger Things 5 wave of merch tie-ins include 300 Lego set of Creel House. Or not $300 Lego set. Stranger Things Bros. Are we spending $300 on a Lego set? Lego Bros. Are we spending $300 on a Stranger Things 5 Lego set? Are we doing this? I understand people are. I've heard a lot of mixed reaction on Stranger Things season 5 so far. But do people really buy Stranger Things merch? I'm just curious. Do people care about Stranger Things enough that they're buying merch, including a $300 Lego set? I just don't understand. I don't think Stranger Things has that big a pop culture impact. I think once Stranger Things is done, it'll just be relegated to a section of pop culture history and never really talked about again. Even if the ending sticks to landing, I do not think it's going to have a lasting effect on anything. I really don't. In terms of pop culture nerddom, it's definitely affected how shit's made. It's patient zero. We've talked about that. Don't care about music. Don't care music. Mexico's don't care. Let's go one more in. Doop. Stop that. Miraculous Studios ZAG teams with former F1 driver Cameron Jorda. I don't know how that A is accent there. On animated feature and franchise set in women's sports. Well, hey, make her look hot there. That's for sure. Anything here? Diddy. All right, there we go. Let's move on to IGN. Let me have a drink. I can breathe a little bit. I'm breathing a little bit. Slide open in the nose. Oh, it's a little better. Amazon removes English dub featuring AI voices for popular anime Banana Fish after audience backlash. Oh man. The AI stuff it's getting wild and crazy. Listen, my biggest problem with AI is when I get fooled by AI titties. That's my biggest problem. It's like, wait a minute, are you real? No, you're not. Moving on. Horses is now banned from Epic Game Store 2. What is Horses? I don't know what Horses is. Somebody explain to me, what is Horses? I don't know what Horses is. Sega was a sweatshop. PlayStation architect Mark Cerny recalls working in Tokyo in late 1980s and seeing Sonic Hedgehog creator Yuji Naka get yelled at a lot. Okay. Cyberpunk 2077 revamped police chase system was inspired by Pac-Man. I need somebody to tell me if that's a good or a bad thing who plays that game. I would need someone to tell me that. Helldivers 2 now has a slim version on PC that reduces the file size by 85% without a significant hit in load times. Yeah, they released 5.0 last night. I saw that. HBO Max released Mad Men in 4K with a funny error that might make you feel sick. I never watched Mad Men. I wasn't interested, even though the redhead with the giant cans fueled my fantasies. Never watched it. Here's the Lego set for Stranger Things. Netflix confirms the theaters in the theaters for season 5. Chrono Trigger remake hopes reigniting in Japan as Yuji Horii neither denies or confirms it's in the pipeline. Okay, here we go. This would be right down exactly what Square Enix is doing right now with the HD 2D remaster series. Give me a remastered HD 2D Chrono Trigger remake, and then maybe give me a HD 2D remaster Chrono Cross remake to fix all the problems in that fucking game to make it make fucking sense, and I'm down. Listen, I've owned multiple versions of Chrono Trigger. I own one. I own the Steam version. I'll buy it again in a heartbeat. It's Chrono Trigger. You know, maybe you could beef up the story a little bit. You could add more to it. There's room to add. It's a classic, but there's nothing wrong with beefing it up even more. I'd be down. I'd go for it because you still got the original. So this is right. This is right in line. What I think is with Square's business plan to get back to basics. Chrono Trigger remake. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Hang on. Pokemon Legends EA Mega Dimensions DLC trailer reveals a surprise second evolution for fan favorite Pokemon. I'll have to rely on Jeremy and Beardo for if this is something to be excited about. Xbox Game Pass December, don't care. Retro video game fans are having fun pointing out a Nintendo-related blunder in Stranger Things Season 5. Of course. Of course we're going to point that shit out. Mia Goth got as far as trying on a 1920s wig for Marvel's Blade before the project was just unraveled. I don't care. I never asked for that movie. I don't care what Mia Goth is doing. I don't care what Mia Goth is in. I don't care if I'm told she's a good actress. I don't give a fuck. GameStop blasts trolls who claim its traded values are bad while celebrating record $30K payout for a Pokemon card that it admits was worth $3,000 more. Man, why can't I find something worth that much in my pile of junk? Because my pile of junk has been carefully curated down to shit that's only worth something to me. That's why. Helldivers 2 Patch 5.0 arrives an incoming message from High Command that's already got players worried. Yeah, I hear people, whenever they mention Helldivers these days, they just go, there's no hope or faith in it. Hideo Kojima plays a police officer, Mole, in Zootopia 2. Well, they should have had him play a troll, because that's what Kojima is, a troll. Sonic the Hedgehog spinoff will be confirmed, and fans have a clear idea of which character will star. Well, gee, I wonder who it is based upon the picture there. Who the shadow, maybe, I don't know. Metal Gear Solid 4 remake would be quite a challenge, says Konami's MGS series producer. I never played these games. So. I tried playing the original Metal Gear Solid. I just couldn't get into it when it came out originally. Rented it, couldn't get into it. Rockstar co-founder, former GTA writer Dan Houser says humanity's being pulled in a direction by certain people who aren't fully rounded humans. He's talking about AI. He's not exactly. You might think he's getting political, but he's only talking about AI. He's crying more about AI, and I don't care. Fortnite artist speaks out after fans claim game now includes blatant AI artwork, including a nine-toed character in a hammock. Well, it's Fortnite. I wouldn't be surprised to see a nine-toed character. Idiot Megabonk is back in the running at the Game Awards 2025. Who cares? Awards ain't worth shit. Emmy-winning director Frederick E. Toy to helm first episodes of Prime's God of War series. Yes, there is God of War news. We're going to talk about that this Sunday. We will have a discussion about that, how we feel about it. I still think they're going the wrong direction. I think they are, but we'll have a talk about that this Sunday. Special Remakes original director returns with project after leaving in 2022. Fast and Furious is Justin Lin's direct Helldivers movie. Is that a good thing? I don't think so. Well, maybe for Helldivers type of movie where it's just a lot of fast-paced killing of things. Maybe. I don't know. And we've reached stuff from yesterday. Okay, Park Place. Grums drops new Ghost UT sales leak, and it's not good news for Sony. I have seen this popping up on the X, and the Yote stands and chills are trying to tell us it's outpacing Ghost of Tsushima, which I don't believe. But it doesn't help that Grums won't shut the fuck up. It's his bullshit and everybody else's bullshit in the first place that got this whole Yote shit going in the first place. We could have had a more honest conversation about it and pointed out all the fallacies and the logic if they hadn't been running their mouths. Yippo? Prof? Are you drunk at this point in the day? Just asking. You probably be a typo. Anyway, okay, let's see. The gamer than base Marvel rivals over lack of queer couples. Shut up. Just shut up. Barry Rush Worley has big plans for CNN. Should Paramount WD deal go through? Yeah, and that's one of the things about the deal that I've heard is that Paramount, Skydance, they want the whole kit and caboodle, where the other ones just want pieces of it, which may give them the edge. I'm still going to put. I'm not going to move my goalposts. I'm going to stay with my pick, Comcast Universal. I'm going to stay with that one. Ah, okay. All right, that's acceptable. Yeah, my sleep schedule is the same. I'm just getting shit sleep because of this plague that I have right now. We heard about Netflix. Well, that's yesterday's news. Netflix mostly cash bid, but they're crying. I still say them crying monopoly over Netflix is hypocritical when the others two are just as much a monopoly as Netflix wanting to own it. Bluey and Bingo character meeting great headed to Walt Disney World. I don't care about that. And that's everything. That's everything. That's the news. We're sticking to it. Anyway. Hey, stress is a thing. It's real. It is real. Just sometimes we find the paths to better health via unwanted consequences or circumstances we find ourselves in. And sometimes you get a little better and it gives you a better focus to get to the next step. And when I'm not sick, I sleep fine. It's just this ick that I got right now. Can't sleep right. Anyway, I got one dose of my cold meds left for tonight. I'm gonna probably have to slip out tomorrow night when the car comes back, so I can get something more because I'm gonna run out tonight, and I'm not through this yet. Kind of gambled I'd be through it by now, but nope, not through it. Anyway, well, that's all the news. Give you guys a chance to think about it, and remind everybody that the Be Merry tier is just $40 away from me likely having to be nice to Dermy until Christmas, as opposed to right now me basically having to be cruel to Weasel for liking things with furry nipples. Anyway, we're getting there. We'll get there. I have a feeling I have a feeling my list is going to grow in the next couple of weeks, and it's going to make it very hard for me to stream with all these people at times. It's going to make it very hard because I'm going to have to couch my words. I'm going to be careful what I say. It's going to make Anime Odyssey very interesting if I can't take a shot at Dermy. I'm going to have Dermy, me, Jen, and Dermy. We're doing Doctor Who Cares reviews next week for War Between Land and Sea. It's be very odd if I have to be nice to Dermy during all these things. Ballbusters will be a treat. That'll be a real treat for me when that happens. Anyway, that's all I got. Let's see. You guys got anything else for me? Not at the moment, no. So let's see. We got at least juice another 15 minutes out of this. We got at least go another 15 minutes. Get to the end of the hour. Is there anything else I want to talk about? Anything on my mind that I want to talk about? Hey, say what you will. I mean, maybe, you know what? Maybe you are smarter because you're able to tell if somebody's a friend or a foe by sniffing their ass. You're able to tell that. I can't tell that. I can't tell if somebody's a friend or a foe by sniffing their ass, but a furry can. So that's a good thing. That's a talent and a skill. Anyway. Let's see. What else do I got on my mind? Well, let's go over. I really want to do a gaming stream tonight for you guys, but I got nothing that's interesting. I mean, I'm playing this for solo play right now, private solo play, and it's not off to a great start. It's very happy-go-lucky, not very intense. And I'm hoping that there's going to be a twist at this point. mean, the gameplay is nice. It looks pretty. Voice acting's fine. But the story is very well. Essentially, in this version, in this world of mana, in the world of the visions of mana, every once in a while, people get chosen to sacrifice themselves to the mana tree in order to maintain the world's mana flows, and everybody's down with it. Everybody's okay. And I'm not, as the player, I don't like this system. Like, you people are happy to sacrifice yourselves for this. Your lives, your future. Really going into needs of the many outweigh the needs of the few or the one. So I'm hoping there's going to be a twist in here. Hoping there's a twist. I mean, I'm playing on a hard mode, and it's very easy right now. Not very challenging at the moment. So see what happens. See what happens. Let's see. Yeah, I mean, I've been paid to remind everybody that Weasel is a furry who may or may not dabble in shaved furry behavior too. That might be a kink he's into. I don't know. Yeah. It's it's the Grinch tier. Kratos dropped the money, the flat 100, and he chose Weasel for some reason. I don't know. Which means when we get to the Mary tier, we know it's going to be Dermy. He's going to be number 1. That's entertaining for everybody to watch me not be able to shit on Dermy when I feel like it. Anyway, if I'm being nice to Dermy, he might actually like that. Dermy might actually want the gorilla finger. Anyway, so I do want to play a game, but I'm not sure what. I mean, I know when we get to... Hang on, I got to blow my nose. Hold on. There we go. Sorry about that. When we get to after Christmas, when I'm allowed to, because it's a Christmas present, we will be streaming Dragon Quest III HD2D. We're going to start the Erdrick trilogy. We're going to do that. I'm looking forward to this. I'm really looking forward to playing this. I wanted to play this for a year, but I wasn't going to get it till it was on good sale, and now it is. So this is going to be a fun time. So we're going to play this, and then when we're done with it, we'll roll into 1 and 2 because it's all there. And then, of course, when they drop the DQ7 HD2D remake, I'll get that one too. We're gonna do a lot of DQ. Here's what I really hope. I really hope that that it looks like. I mean, I can understand them jumping to Dragon Quest 7 after finishing the Erdrick trilogy because it's just a one shot. Dragon Quest 7 was a one-off. I'm hoping that they're gonna do the 4, 5, 6 trilogy, the Zenithian trilogy, I think it's called, because I love Dragon Quest 4. That's always been my favorite. Dragon Quest 4 is great. So I'm hoping to do 4. And I never played 5 and 6 because I never got the handheld versions. Couldn't bring myself to do it. So I'm really hoping that they'll do an HD2, since they called this the Erdrick trilogy, that they'll do the Zenithian trilogy. And we'll get those. So I'm hoping that. So we do have a game in 3 weeks, maybe even Christmas Day. Maybe we'll do a Christmas Day stream. Because what's Christmas Day? I think it's I think it's a Friday. No, Thursday. So maybe we'll do a Christmas Day stream, gaming stream. Because I just me and my mom, we celebrate Christmas dinner and that's it. And I don't decorate. I don't do anything else. Not going anywhere. So maybe we'll do a Christmas Day stream. Boom. Dragon Quest 3, but that still gives us. I still would like to do some gaming for a couple of weeks here. I feel like I'm doing you guys a disservice by not streaming a solo game. Kingdoms Reborn. I feel like I've heard that. Hold on a second. Oh, I have what is this? Oh, this is like a save builder. It's a city builder. Wow, it's been out for a long ass time. I'm always down for good city builders. Just in my city, furries aren't allowed. No furries allowed in my city builder. Oh, it's an early access game. Yeah, I love a good city builder. Can I run it? Oh, it's Windows, and then we can do that. Yeah, it doesn't look like it takes a whole lot of hell. If I could run Age of Wonders 4, I could probably run this. Huh. Ooh, multiplayer. That ugh. Problem is, I've tapped out my budget for games. The only money I have to spend on a game is the gift card Ariel gave me on my PS5, and I spent $10 of that to get Final Fantasy 10-2 remaster. It was only $10. I how could I not pull the trigger on that? I don't have any. I don't have the budget anymore. I've spent all my gaming money, all my money for the Christmas budget already. Interesting. Well, I'll definitely wish list this. This looks interesting. I have to log in, but I'll put this on the wish list. I'll keep an eye on it. It's only $20. It's not a big deal, but I can't spend any more money right now. I can't do it. I have to have some. That looks interesting. I love a good city builder. I do. I mean, I'd love to play Age of Wonders 4 multiplayer with you guys. That would be a fun one because I've gotten the hang of it now. I have a decent strategy. So I'd like to play that one. But I love a good city builder. I want to get Manor Lords, but I think that's a little too graphics intensive for my computer. That's I want to get Manor Lords in 1 second. Oh no. Oh, look at this. I call him a degenerate furry, and I think something cool's about to happen. Let me fire it up. And there it is. Thank you, Weasel. You're a furry. You sniffed butts, and you're into the weird shit. But thank you. Okay. All right. Well, no, maybe we'll fire that up tonight then. Give it a try. Maybe we'll do that tonight. Should be a nice chill one. Excellent. Thank you, dude. And turning off the Grinch for just a second because this is genuine. Thank you. I appreciate that, man. Thank you. All right, Grinch back on. Well, listen, this means when we play multiplayer, I won't allow. I'm gonna have to do automatic embargoes against furry-based nations. Yeah, we're gonna have to worry about that. Well, that's a problem to deal with later, I guess. Anyway, so yeah, maybe we'll fire that up tonight. We'll fire that up tonight. Might be a good. Might be a nice chill thing to do tonight for a couple hours. No, I said thank you, and I said I will not do business with furries because they're degenerates in the game. Not a violation. I listen, not a violation. As long as I tack on an insult, it's okay. Anyway, um, okay, so we'll try and play tonight. I mean, maybe around 7 or 8 o'clock. I'll fire it up. We'll give it a shot, and I'll learn as I go. We'll learn as I go. I'll learn as I go. Figure it out as I go. Be a learning experience. I'll test it first though to make sure it streams and runs. I'll probably run it through XSplit since I just don't trust OBS. I just do not trust OBS to run well when we're streaming stuff. I just don't. OBS has a bad habit of working and then not working. Anyway, okay, so rest of the week. We only got a few minutes left, so to kill. So rest of the week. Tomorrow, again, reminder, no definite start time for the show tomorrow because I'm having maintenance come take care of a couple of things, and I cannot guarantee they'll be here and be done before 1 p.m. Eastern. So keep your eyes peeled. I'll try to at least have the show up half an hour like usual before we go live. And it will be Warhammer Wednesday. I'm sure Kill will have something fun to talk about. If I can get Lords of Dogtown watched tonight, which I don't see why I cannot. I have nothing else planned this evening. It's Tuesdays. Outside of the now gaming stream, I don't really have anything else planned for the rest of the afternoon. Maybe we'll get it done. Maybe I'll have that for tomorrow if my voice holds up. Then we've got Batman and Robin, Arnold, Mr. Freeze, Bane, and Bat Nipples. Bat Nipples. That movie's so bad. That movie is so bad. And we got that for either Thursday or Friday. And then Ballbusters Friday. I have no idea what Dermy has in store for us, but I'm sure it'll be retarded and gay. Then Saturday Night Drive-In, we're watching Interstellar. My first watch for that one. Should be interesting discussion. It's Nolan, so it's guaranteed to be an interesting discussion, whether I like the movie or not. Then co-op, Saturday Night Co-op. Here's the thing. All right, how about this? If I get the feel for the game we just grabbed, if I get the feel for that, Kingdoms Reborn, maybe we'll do some co-op for that on Saturday night this week. Maybe we'll do that. Maybe that sounds like maybe make it chill. Have it be chill. Let's relaxed. And we'll co-op for that on Saturday. Maybe I'll get my shit together fast enough, get the hang of it, so that I can dominate Furry Nation and degenerate Lalafell Nation and be the true ruler of the world. Maybe that'll happen. And then we've got Roundtable, 3 p.m. Eastern. We're back. I'm sure I've already got some stuff lined up. Be talking God of War show. Be talking some James Gunn DCU crap. And we still got 3 days left. 4 days if you count Saturday. Who knows what else happened? Maybe WB will be sold. And we'll have that discussion. Who knows? Well, maybe it'll be a trailer or two that drops. We're supposed to get trailers supposed to appear on some stuff real soon. Maybe we get trailers. I'm sure we'll be talking the approaching Avatar. We're probably going to talk approaching Avatar. And of course, we will have the box office discussion, Zootopia, all that stuff. I will ask questions and we'll try not to lie to each other. We generally don't. Anyway, well, we've pretty much reached the end. And unless anybody else has something to extend the show with, because I don't really have anything else to talk about on my own, we'll wrap it up. And I'll see you guys tomorrow. Maybe tonight. I'm good chance tonight. Don't quote me on. Maybe give me a day. Maybe I will do want to practice first. I don't know. I feel like, what do you guys think? You think I should play it without practice live for the first time, or get a round or two by myself before I play it? What do you think? Because remember, the way I do these things, I tend to play. If it's not going well, I kill the game and restart it. Use what knowledge I've learned, and go again. So I both want that kind of insta or not, or do we just save it for the co-op on Saturday? All right. So what is it? Do we save it for the co-op on Saturday? Or do I go live as my trial runs by myself? What do you guys think? Part of me says go in blind tonight. Of course you would say that. Go in blind tonight. Yeah. It might make for a good stream going blind, not knowing what I'm doing, fucking up left and right. Although I have experience with city builders and empire builders. Yeah, I'm going to restart it regardless, yeah. No matter what, I'm going to keep restarting it after I screw up and learn again. Yeah, if I go in blind tonight. All right, so we'll look at that. We'll go in blind. All right, we'll go live probably somewhere between 8 and 9. That's my guess. Play for a couple hours, and then we'll see how it goes. Anyway, all right, guys. That's an hour. As long as you get the hour, I feel satisfied that I've given you guys an hour's worth of entertainment today. Thank you, everybody, for joining me today. Please remember to hit that like button, subscribe to the channel. I'll be back tonight with some gaming. Check out shorts and videos clipped out from today later on. And I will see you guys later. Until then, take it easy.